My name is Lauren, and I have gained weight. I feel like that's how this should start. And yes, this is how I always go to the gym. Hey guys, Lauren Losing here, and today I am going to be doing a chatty video basically about the fact that I have gained weight. I cannot give you the exact numbers. I have not weighed myself, which is probably a bad decision. I'll just put it out there right now. But just knowing my body and knowing what I look like at my happy number, or even slightly above my happy number, I would say that I'm probably weighing in around 128, 130 right now. Like, I have gone way off the deep end. My happy number while I'm working out with the amount of muscle that I had gained is closer to 120, 122. If I'm majorly lean with less muscle, my happy number is more like 117. So I am up. Like I said, that's not a actual number, but just from knowing my body, I think that's a safe guesstimation. So what's been going on? What's happened? Well, I was really great at going to the gym for 3.5 months consistently. Strength training mostly, cardio in there as well. I was going twice a day at one point, and then I went to WLSFA at the end of May. I came back for a week and a half, and I went to Mexico. So it has literally been over 2 months, I'd say, that I have not been consistent, and I can see major differences in my body. The usual things. My face is rounder. There is so much less definition. I had so much definition in my arms, my legs, my abs, just everywhere before that I do not have now. My jeans are definitely getting tighter. It's just, the only positive is that my thigh skin doesn't look as bad, and that's just because it has filled back out. So these are all the negative things that have been going on. So basically, after taking 3 weeks off the gym, I just completely fell off of my routine. I didn't get back on it when I got home. I continued to eat the way that I was eating while I was working out, which wasn't bad, but it was the amount that I needed to maintain my muscle and maintain my workouts, which means that once I stopped working out, it was enough to make me gain weight. So then after Mexico, like I said, I've been back to the gym. It's not like I've completely vacated the gym. I have not gone consistently. I'll go for 2 days and then not go for a week. So consistency is key. I always say that. You need consistency to hold on to something. So you can't just work out once a week, twice a week, 3 times every 2 weeks, and expect to see a difference. So also, as some of you may know, I did get in a pretty major car accident about a month ago now. It was the first week of July, I believe, and it was actually, this is really sad actually, besides the fact that I totaled my car. That's sad. But I had just had the most major, awesome workout at the gym. I had done a full strength training day followed by almost, I believe it was a full hour of cardio on the stair climber. I was dripping in sweat. I felt so good. I felt so motivated. And I left the gym and was on my way to Trader Joe's and rear-ended someone and ended up totaling my car. My airbag deployed. I got bruises across my hips and across my chest from the seatbelt. And like any good nurse, I declined to go to the hospital, but I had chest pain and upper back pain up until just about a few days ago. So that also definitely hindered me getting back into a strength training routine. I think one of the worst things you can do after an injury is going back to the gym too fast and too hard, and then just injuring yourself even more and being out for even way longer than you would have been before. This is not to say that I couldn't have gone to the gym and done some cardio or done some lower body exercises. So I can't 100% use my car accident as an excuse, although it is a pretty good reason as to why I was not able to get back into it as soon as I wanted to. Probably also a good time for me to say that I'm not going to look at this as getting back on track. I mean, I am and I'm not. I feel like, so the mental side of weight loss and fitness and working out and all that is so major that I need to change my mentality a little bit in order to push myself. So I feel like I just almost need to look at this as a new phase altogether, not getting back to where I was, even though I want to. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes mentally looking at it as something new is looking at it as almost a more positive way, putting like a positive spin on it, whereas a lot of people, I think, when they think of going back on track or being off track and on track, it can just be this very almost negative thing and a little more daunting, and you might look at it as you can't start today for some reason, you have to wait until this date, or I don't know. So that's just one of the mental spins that I'm putting on it. Also, I believe it's 3 weeks and 1 day from today is my 4-year surgery. So I'm also keeping that in mind. 3 weeks from today, or 3 weeks and 1 day from today, I do not want to look the way that I look today. I want to be able to take 4-year comparison pictures that I'm not picking apart, or that I'm trying to do just the good angle. I specifically remember taking my 2-year surgery pictures and feeling like I had to majorly edit them and do this crazy angle to make myself look so much thinner because I just felt so bad about how I looked. And I'm definitely not to that point right now, but I am to the point where, like I said, I'm really not liking what I see in the mirror and how I feel, more importantly. I just feel like a chunky monkey. I know some people aren't gonna like me saying that, but don't discount my feelings, okay? So you probably want me to tell you what my plan is. That would be nice. As far as eating goes, I am not going to do a crash diet. I am not going to majorly change my eating health philosophy. I will say and be completely honest with you guys and tell you that it is taking some emotional strength to not do a crash diet. I'm just gonna be completely honest and say that I want this weight off fast, but I know from past experiences that I am much more likely to crash and burn and go in completely the opposite direction than if I just go back to what I know works for me in the long run and what I know is healthy for my body. So the inclination to do more of a crash type diet is there, but I am trying my hardest to resist it and just do what I know works. So what I know works for me is basically more whole foods, vegetables. I still will eat fruit, and then also high protein. I do low fat. I do not eat keto. I eat high protein, low carb, and low fat. I honestly am pretty curious about keto to see if it would work for my body, but I don't want to do it as a crash diet. I'm not 100% sure that I would like eating high fat, even though fat is so tasty. I'm not convinced that keto is the right plan for me. I really like the way that I eat when I feel like things work for me, so I don't really see why I should change that. Not that I'm feeling pressure to change it, but with so many people doing keto, I do get curious about that kind of thing. So I'm not saying that I will never do that, I'm just saying that that's not in my plan right now. So as far as workouts go, I'm pretty much just gonna go back to what I was doing when I liked the way that my body was transforming and I liked the way that it looked. So 5 strength training days a week. I am gonna change it up a little bit probably, maybe, and just do a little bit lower weights and a little bit higher reps, but I'm still gonna be doing chest day, back day, leg day, arm day, shoulder day. Throw a couple ab days in there. I'll be doing some cardio as well, probably 3 HIIT cardio sessions a week and maybe 2 just longer steady state cardio days a week. We'll see. And yeah, the plan isn't just to, I think this is obvious, but let me spell it out. The plan isn't just to get back on track, even though I said I'm not getting back on track, but to get back on track for 3 weeks and take some really bomb photos for my 4-year and then fall off again. I would like and I need to get back into the routine that I was in a few months ago and just keep at it. So it's just explaining, 1, my plan on how I'm gonna do that, and 2, the mental side of it and how I need the mental side to work for me too. Something that I also want to point out is that the way that I have been eating and living, just eating too many calories, letting some more carbs slide in there, and not exercising, that way of living has made me feel so tired and unmotivated and just unenergized. And I think it's important to point out that if you are trying to wait for the moment that you are going to feel that energy again and feel the motivation again, it's going to be much longer if you wait for that to happen than if you just make yourself do it. I have said this many times before, but it's actually proven that action precedes motivation, so doing the thing makes you want to do the thing. And also just kind of the whole, an object in motion tends to stay in motion and an object at rest tends to stay at rest. All of that kind of stuff rolled into one. The more you move, the more you're gonna wanna move. The more you lay down and sit on your ass and do nothing, the more you're gonna wanna lay down, sit on your ass, and do nothing. So there needs to be some kind of event, some protagonist that makes you start the action. So literally, you just gotta make yourself do it, which is where the mentality comes into it. Mind over matter, just make yourself do it. And the more you make yourself do it, the more you will want to do it. So guys, I think that's enough for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe some of you guys can relate right now, where you're just kind of feeling like, bleh. Let me know if you do in the comments below. And until next time.